Ed Burns is one of those Hollywood stars who can do it all. He's an actor. He starred in big blockbuster movies like Steven Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan to fun rom-coms like the fan favorite, The Holiday.
Love that, but he's probably best known for his 1995 breakout movie, The Brothers McMullen, which he wrote, he directed, he starred in. Well, guess what? Ed's at it again. This time for TV, he's got a new series that's called Bridge and Tunnel. It's set in 1980 on Long Island in that last summer after college graduation. Take a look.
Tell Jeannie to get off the phone, please.
Jesus, you sound like you're back in junior high. Why don't you just come out here, take a seat, have a cup of coffee with your old man, and wait till she gets off?
I need it for 5 minutes, and then she could have it back.
What is so important that she needs to get off the phone for you?
What do you think? She wants to call Jill.
No, I do not. I need to call Mikey.
Is this true about Jill? Because I was under the understanding that that was over again.
No, Dad, he's called her every day this week and leaves the most pathetic messages, and she never calls him back.
Oh, my God, please tell me that that is not true, James.
Oh, come on.
So good.
We're already in. Ed, we're in. We can't wait to talk about the new series. We want to talk about everything. But I have to say, we were doing a little clickety-clacking, which we tend to do on our program. And you and your wife, Christy Turlington, did this cool thing for Calvin Klein. And when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I love this.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, we want to be part of this family. Tell us about shooting that together.
I mean, we kind of laugh about it, given that, you know, we're in our 50s frolicking around in the waves and the surf. So the smiles and the laughs that you see there is us almost goofing on the fact that we're doing this. That said, it was a great getaway weekend for us to go and do that thing and get to hang together. So, you know, pretty lucky to have that opportunity, you know?
We just looked at it in a whole nother light. You made us laugh.
I know, it's so true. You know, you guys have been married for over 15 years. I think 17 years. You have kids. How do you guys...
Together for 20.
20 years, like that.
Yep.
And what do you do? How do you do that?
You know, I think we're just very lucky in that, you know, from the day we met, we were very much on the same page of, you know, kind of what we place importance on, very much on the same page of how we want to raise the kids. We both, you know, live in New York and love New York, so that certainly made things easier.
Yeah.
Well, and occasionally when you run in Central Park, you see your wife running by. She's always so friendly and happy and cool. So let's talk about Bridge and Tunnel. You know, you jump back in, and I know you're probably picky about like what projects you do. So what was it about this one that made you say, yeah, I want to try this?
You know, it's interesting. Any show or movie, for me, usually comes from a bunch of different places. And this one was, I had an idea years ago about either a movie or a show about a bunch of young artists in New York in the late 70s, because I've always kind of been obsessed with that time in New York. Obviously, I didn't get to experience that. I'm a kid during that time. But, you know, the fashion scene, the art scene, and certainly the music scene with, you know, punk rock, new wave, the last days of disco, the birth of hip hop. So I had this idea of a show about characters in that world. But then I sat down with Michael Wright, who's the head of Epix, and he said, I want to do a half hour that will put a smile on the audience's face, that will give them joy, almost, you know, an escape from 2020, if you will. So kind of with that, I came up with this idea of these 6 young folks, you know, 3 young women and 3 young guys who are childhood friends. And rather than drop them into their professional lives, I had this idea that it's day one after college graduation. They've had to return home, move back in with their parents, get reacquainted with their childhood friends. And then the show, you know, would have a journey. I could have, you know, 3 or 4 seasons to see how they pursue their dreams. So in the end, the show ends up becoming, you know, small town kids with big city dreams. But as with any of these things, it comes from 1,000 different places. But I should say that the interesting thing that happened was originally half of the show was set in Manhattan. And because of COVID, all of those original ideas I had about getting to recreate New York in the late 70s, we were no longer able to shoot in Manhattan with the COVID protocol. So I then had to immediately rewrite all of the scripts. So instead of hanging out at CBGB's, they're now sitting on their front porch having that same conversation. Or instead of on a double date in the Village, they're at a little restaurant on Long Island.
Love it. So interesting, and I think we all need that splash of nostalgia.
And thank you so much. Bridge and Tunnel, by the way, premieres this Sunday night on Epix. Put it on your list of things to watch. Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Ed. We'll be
Guys,
watching.
thanks for having me. Good to see you.
Great to see you too, hon.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.